G'day, mate, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, Jenny, and our wonderful team of Expendables who, believe it or not, we're in cycle 100 and none of them have died. Which means one of two things. Either somehow I got some really, really smart ones, or I'm obviously not playing the game fast enough and loose enough. So, we're going to irradiate our duplicates. Nexus. There's some rad bolts down here. You're not meant to go this way. You're meant to, like... let's probably deconstruct buildings. 7. Those and those. Money on a duplicate getting stuck. High. Very high. Super high. That's probably 1. Probably 5. Can you... You can't reach anything to deconstruct it. Probably 9, because you're just getting fed rats over and over and over. What did I say about duplicates not trying to kill themselves? Alright, okay, so... Welcome to episode number 9. Episode number 9 when no duplicate dies. Yes, okay, today, first thing we're going to do, before we even start doing anything else, we're going to pick a duplicate because I have a few things I want to get through this episode, and we're going to go through them one at a time. So, first one is, that's a no-brainer, Exosuit Training. That's a definite fortune telling about today's episode because we're going to get some exosuits up and running, probably. So we're going to print off Machete Don't Text, who... I didn't even pay attention to what your skills were. You have exosuit. And you like tidying art. Well, art is pretty useless. So we're going to put you in carry. Again. And priorities. I guess your job is going to be tidying up. Because we don't have nearly enough dupes to tidy up. Please deconstruct these quickly. There we go. Alright. So today's episode, I want to get a few things done. First thing I want to do is I want to grab ladders and dig for space. Space is important because we're in the spaced out DLC. So obviously I'd like to see what's in space. Yeah, dig all that. That's salt, that's sedimentary rock. I'm just giving the dupes construction materials as we go. Because this is sedimentary rock. No, that's igneous. Okay. Make the ladders out of igneous then. If I dig out these extra little bits, all the construction material will drop. That's sand. All this construction material will drop to these tiles, at which point they can pick it up and then hopefully use it to keep building their ladders. So that's the first task I want to get done. Second task I want to get done is something I've been putting off for a while. That's all priority 1. Oh god. Cool. Build. Priority 5. Excellent. Okay. Something else I've been putting off for quite some time, but it's super important. I want to get refinement. I would like to get a metal refinery. Right about... there. Plumbing. Liquid bridge. I need to bridge over that and then run the liquid pipe that direction. So we prioritize filling up oxygen first, and then whatever's left over we can use to run the metal refinery. Because metal refinery, the important thing with the metal refinery is when we put in 100 kilos worth of copper ore, we get out 100 kilos worth of copper metal. Currently, we're putting in 100 kilos, we're getting out 50. So I'm going to turn you off and turn you off. So we know we were doing about 60 tons in there. I'm going to set this back to 60. At the same time, I want some steel. I want some steel, not for this episode, but for a future episode. So I'm going to set up both of those to make some steel. The other thing I need to get to make steel is going to be a kiln, which we're going to put right there. And also, because it's probably important, put in a liquid storage tank just in case we, you know, break the supply on you know, the water in the future, which is also going to need an output pipe. We're going to put the hot liquid all the way over here because that seems like a good spot to put it. Okay, and let's build that to there. Okay, alright. Yeah, liquid tank. Liquid tank seems like a great idea. I need you to go to there and you to go to there. We need to disconnect that and then build a bridge over that. So we're going to put in a liquid tank. That way, you know, oxygen doesn't have any hiccups in its supply. We're going to set you to do 10 passes of refined carbon. And eventually the duplicates will run the metal refinery and make us some copper ore, some gold amalgam, all that sort of stuff to get exosuits up and running. Now, exosuits. Exosuits are very, very great. They're brilliant. They're important. They have a catch. They have a catch, and it comes down to the way duplicates mismanage them. If a duplicate heads out of the base in an exosuit, there is a chance that they might take their waterproof suit and they might, you know, not come back to the base in time. And they might need to take a bathroom break. And when this happens, they leave the everything in the suit. Which is fine, because like I said, the suit's waterproof. And the suit just carries that liquid and brings it back to the base. And then eventually... no, they don't go there. They go here. Eventually, when they get to the stations... the Atmosuit checkpoint, they take off their suit. When they take off their suit, they empty the contents of the suit in the tile they're standing, which happens to be this tile right here. So we're going to do the smart thing. We're going to put a pump down here, so if any duplicates mismanage their suits, we can make sure to pump out anything that might fall out of their suits and put it straight into, well, our sewage system. Can we please lock that door again? Bring that pipe up to there. Grab a tile in there, and then eventually they'll get this done. But I want to set up this episode at stations. Atmosuit dock. Made out of gold, because I can't make Atmosuits out of gold. And we want... that seems excessive. That many. That many seems like a good amount. Plumbing, I want to put in the pump that we'd spoken about and plug it into the electrical system. Okay, so there is a pump in case we have any mismanagement of duplicate fluids. It can now be pumped directly into the sewage system rather than being left to pull on the ground. Okay, so that's one problem solved. The next problem I want to sort, and this is a very, very important one. This is critically important. We did get, under the furniture tab, we did get some soda fountains. And I think we need just a little bit of soda. Just a little bit of soda to keep our duplicates happy. Room overlay. I want to make a recreational room, which is 96 tiles. That's 24 tiles deep, which of course I've already put some tanks there. That's for a future project for next episode, but we're not going to talk about that right now. So we're just going to lop that off there. I do need to put in a decor item, which is going to obviously be the high quality hanging pots. That's what we get for decor. Okay, so now we've got that sorted. I need to allow duplicates to... no. Open that one and disallow duplicates to climb through the roof. Okay, so we have soda fountains. Soda fountains have two inputs. One is liquid. Conveniently, we happen to have a pile of liquid over here that is clean and suitable for duplicate consumption, which we're just going to plumb straight into there. Okay, that's that sorted. No power. Oh, no power. Technically, you can't run at the same time as everything else. Nah, it should be fine. It should be fine. Okay. Actually, power. Each one of those uses 480 kilowatts. Ew. Okay, I have spare power right here. So we have this power, which we're going to drag up, around, and we're going to plug it into the kitchen. Yep. So once that's built, I can hook that in there and we'll take the kitchen offline. Yeah. You are currently doing nothing, and you're doing eggshells. So you can go away. That'll save us some power. Let's move... No, let's leave the supercomputer there. That way the supercomputer will go onto the same grid as the kitchen. Okay. Alright, so... Atmosuits. We have 2. I would like... 13 all up, so I would like 11 more, please. Not forever. 11. Cool. Alright, so we're gonna deliver some suits. We also need the second input for a soda fountain is obviously carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide, we have this wonderful pool of carbon dioxide here, which probably means I'm overdue to put a vent here. And obviously that ladder needs to continue through. Yes, so we need to grab some carbon dioxide. The way we're going to do that is with a vent, a gas pump there, which then we need to run through a gas filter to take our 2 gases. One is going to be not carbon dioxide, and the other one's going to be carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide needs to come up here and run into a gas filter. I never realized that was 3 tiles wide. I thought it was 2 tiles wide. Okay, so we're going to put the carbon dioxide into the gas filler. Now, this is just the way that the soda fountain gets its carbon dioxide. It gets it from a bottle, which is probably pretty close to real life, because I remember as a child my parents buying a, what is it? I don't know what it is in the rest of the world, but here it's a soda stream. And the soda stream, the kids used it, myself when I was younger, a lot! We thought it was great. Best thing ever. So we're going to plug that. Oh, we were chewing a lot of extra power because we were filling that. Oh, well, now that's full. We should be okay. Should be okay. Yes. I'm also siphoning off any hydrogen, which I'd normally be using to boost this system. But that's for a future episode. We're not going to talk about. I need this built. There we go. We're going to filter out unbreathable gas, being carbon dioxide. We're going to run that up there into our gas filler. Then the duplicates can bring it over here and put it in the soda streams, and we'll be awesome. That power cable is not quite finished. No gold. Can I make it out of copper then? That's iron. That's copper. Sure. Alright, as soon as that's done, we can swap that over to a new system. So, we've dug up because we're looking for space. The reasons we're looking for space is because research-wise, we've been just going through the motion, just picking the next research, but we're working through, this is what, tier 5? Tier 6 also requires orbital research. Orbital research, this one down here, requires a orbital microlab, which, going by the title orbital microlab, makes me assume that it needs to go to space. It also consumes plastic and power. Power, I'm pretty sure we can find in space somehow. I believe solar panels do this power thing that we're talking about. But plastic also means that we need to dig to the other end of the map to get oil. So we need to dig down, which is good because there's a slime biome down here. And a slime biome means that I'm going to find more gold, which is going to be very, very important because we're basically out. And we're just going to run the ladder down there. Now, I could be nice and I could actually let the duplicates run it out in the atmosuits, but I don't think we have enough atmosuits yet, and we definitely don't have enough oxygen in said atmosuits to have the whole workforce out and about. So we're just going to run with the, like, once you guys hit that bite, deliver. Once you guys hit that slime biome, there is infinite oxygen down there. It's all polluted oxygen, but it's oxygen nonetheless. So we're going to just dig down a lot. Like a lot. And at the same time, there's some copper right here that we're definitely going to grab as well. Yoink, yoink. I'll leave that plant, but I do want that plant. Okay, so that's our plan. Go north and go south. I think... Okay. Metal refinery is going. Canister filler is going. This fills up to 25 kilograms. Once it has 25 kilograms in it, the carbon dioxide will back up in the pipe. We have 11, 6. We got like 15 tiles worth. You know, we have a certain amount in there ready to go. It also means, just double check, that is a recreational room, which means that poor excuse for a recreational room can go. And that's pretty much our plans for right now. Crank out the Atmos suits. We've got a few of them. This is something that always frustrates me. I need to set these to a high priority so something actually delivers them. I also want to set you to open and set you to no bad duplicates. And we're going to hit a saltwater lake. If we're going to hit a saltwater lake, I just want to shut... Just set both those doors to auto. Yeah, hopefully we don't end up with any saltwater ending up in our storage. That would be ideal. Okay, so we're making metal. We've got the atmosuits up and running. We now have a way to feed our duplicates infinite amounts of well, soda. Yeah, the reason we went for soda, two reasons, very important reasons. 1, +4 to morale. +4 to morale, great bonus. 1 to science. 1 to science means, and this is the really important thing, 1 to science means they learn everything just a little bit faster, which is always a bonus. Why are those doors open? Might want to set those to auto before we put any critters in there. We set that down to 41. You are at 40, so I'm going to drop that down to 36 now, because it's preheated, ready to go. Yeah, just keep whacking out the atmosuits. Let's fill up these docks. Now, as for the duplicates, they might be complaining about being slightly wet. I think it's a side effect. I'm not sure what they're talking about. Meanwhile, we have definitely reached... That is definitely space. I think we'll take the ladder that high, and then we'll just stop. I don't want to jump out to space yet, because I do not want to release the shovels. I do want shovels, but I don't want to deal with them right now. I think that'll be a future project. None of the water got in here, at least, but it did end up all the way through this. That's okay. As long as the duplicates keep digging down, we'll be fine. I do want to double check. Do I have... No, I don't have any buddy buds. I want buddy buds. Alright. So our plan is to dig up, dig down, make metal. I do need, like I said, I need steel for a future project. We're going to grab more copper. More copper means more atmosuits. Oxygen-wise, well, we're dumping a lot of oxygen into here, which is good. And let's just pretend you guys never saw that. Yep. Oxygen, left-hand side of the base is fine. Right-hand side of the base. Come on, game. You can do it. Right-hand side of the base is less than desirable because we're dumping it all out right here. And the third pipe is just disappearing into atmosuits, which, once they're backed up and they're full, we should be fine. Yes. Okay. Now, the other thing I need to do is I'm just going to bring in duplicates, like a few, because we have food. Where is... Of course, when I come to look, there's no food over here for me to point at. We have food going rotten. We have refrigerators here, which, as you can see, even these are pickled meals. Pickled meals have a very, very long lifespan, but even then, we have mushrooms. Mushrooms that Fry Guy hasn't got around to cooking into fried mushroom yet, because, there we go, rotten fruit. Rotten food. Yuck. We have rotten food, which means I need to bring in more duplicates, because if we have spare food, we might as well feed it to a duplicate. Building and ranching, just suit wearing. We're going to take on just suit wearing, which is going to be... David L. Thank you for being a lovely Patreon supporter. Welcome to Colony. We're going to just print you out and you land flat on your face. We're going to give you... You're good at running. Well, I guess storage. You're going to go into Exosuit Training, so we're just going to give you that one to start with. Just go through, well, we need Exosuit Training, so literally everybody is going to get these, except for maybe Fry Guy. Fry Guy doesn't really, you already have Exosuit. Okay, we're going to throw you into, you're spending some time on the, let me give you doctoring. Smirk, Carry, yeah, we basically just want everybody to get Exosuit. Probably improve Carry 2 and then Exosuit. Scare already has a Metatronics engineer, and I've told him to put on the other hat, but he's refusing to listen to me. Alright, so with that done, research, we're going to keep ticking off the research, and we're going to keep digging down. Like, a lot down. And a lot up. Well, up's pretty much done. It's super done. So we're going to dig down a lot. And it now means I can open that door and open that door. We can also give a general mop command to all this mess. Cancel those tiles. You're not submerged yet. Okay. I guess it's just leave the dupes to get to it. Now, let's do granite tiles. Let's extend this out, because I've decided that this is going to be the new bottom of the base, eventually. Do I want to get a duplicate in here to dig this out? We could. We could also widen that by a tile, which I think I'm going to do that as well. That'll bring down the overall water level, which means less duplicate suffocating. At the same time, we're also just doing a general tidy up and a general upgrade of the base. I am changing over a lot of the floor decor. I'm changing over a lot of floor. So this is granite tiles. This bit of floor up here, bad example. Can I have a good example? Sandstone. Yes, sandstone. Sandstone, 16.5 decor. Granite brings it up to 18. So I'm just slowly going through the base and swapping over the floor to granite because we can. Apart from this section where I need to double floor it so we can change it over and not have Mr. Maud get out, because I'm not trying to move him around the map again. He's annoying. What was the priority on that? Construction. 1. All of that. This is where the priority is. So, yeah, I just need to let the dupes get on with it. What's the priority for all that? 5. Let's go with 3. I don't need extra food. We should also probably open that door and also lock that door and that door. Yeah, there's nothing else I can really work on. Yeah, you're trying to make one more Atmos suit, but we need the copper to be done first. Okay. And we are... I have some gold. That's as far as we're going to get. Yeah. Alright. Nothing left to do but let the dupes just get on with digging. As soon as we hit this biome, we have infinite oxygen. Yeah, prior to that, that's a bit of carbon dioxide. But they're sliding down on a fire pole. That speeds up the process, right? Yeah. Copper? Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. If we run into trouble, we can actually give them Atmos suits. But yeah. Okay, so we made some decent progress, and I decided as there was a little bit of lack of oxygen down here, we'd start going sideways, because that's a decent pocket of oxygen. Also has some oxalite, which we might not want to dig up. Not that it really matters much anymore, but let's just stick to old traditions. And I noticed that that tile was missing, so we're going to get that tile at the same time. New you. Okay, new duplicate. It's going to be... Mr. Glasseye. Mr. Glasseye is going to come and join I was going to say the factory, but we're not. Well, I guess we are putting duplicates. Either way, lovely patron supporter going to come join us. We're going to take him because he's got operating, which means he's going to be our in-base operator. He's just going to do basically nothing important. His skills are going to be straight into tinkering. And we'll give him a tinkering hat. And this is going to be his only thing in life. Like, he's going to stand there on the salt machine, which... We're out of salt. We're out of salt. Once we find salt, his job is going to be sit on the salt machine and do salt for life. His priorities is going to be operate 2 bars and then tidy as a secondary job. And that's going to be his whole mission in life. Actually, skills, was there anybody else? Fry Guy, Lore can get carry. Polydesmus can get some strength. Silent Wolf can get Exosuit Training. And we're just going to let the dupes get on with it. Because, yeah, we still want to go down. But there's oxygen down here. We're going to get the oxygen first. Okay, now we've hit some oxygen, things should definitely speed up. Also means that there is a whole bunch of metal down here, which is something I also desperately need. Is that shine? Okay, so 1 shine bug, age 17, 1 shine bug, age 13. If I go to this, how many shine bugs do we see? 1. Okay, I want... no options for refined metal. Make copper faster. Cool, 200 kilos. That's exactly what I wanted. Set that to 0. Cool. Let's build one of those. And one of those. Just redistribute the copper. Okay, so yeah, I want to dig ceiling collapse. It's fine. We didn't capture any dupes in the process. It's perfectly fine. So what I want to do is, yeah, I want to dig out basically this whole biome. If I see, and it's only if I see it, we don't want any of that. We don't want that. We don't want any of that. I definitely don't want that. If I see... Thimbleweed. Actually, Thimbleweed... Oh, this whole area. Priority 8. Auto harvest. Everything. Oh. There's a cool steam vent down here. Cool. If we see... Thimbleweed, I'm going to try and save it. But, you know, apart from that, everything gets dug. Yeah, that's pretty much our plan. Also, at the same time, we can sort of try and decide where the right-hand side of the base is. I'm thinking about here. Actually, I'm definitely thinking that seems like a good spot for the right-hand side of the base. That's also some copper. That'd be nice. So yeah, we're just going to dig out. We're just going to pit stop in a biome. We're just going to destroy it because I have plenty of dupes who are not very good at digging down because you can only get like 3 diggers at the same time. Whereas digging sideways, whole different story. And if... Where is that showing me? 20%. Okay, so I'm going to set that... incubate continuously, and if somebody can come build this, I'll set this as well, on the hope that we can get the shine nymph eggs. We can get extra shine nymph out of it. There's a lot of hatches. Whilst they're all tied up, can we just do that? Because all the population is full. They don't fight back like this. It's a feature. Also, they don't eat their friends that are now turned into their meatier form. It's not like shooting ducks in a barrel at all, I promise you. Shine Nymph continuous. Okay, so that should get both those done. We're going to set that to a priority 9 and a priority 9. That way, hopefully, a Jeep gets to it. And this biome, yes, 7 tiles down. And just build straight across. There's one of those. There's some more of those. I'm going to have to pick how far this way we're going as well. I'm thinking... No, that's the next biome. I'm thinking that's our cutoff. And drag that down. And I didn't mark any of those to be dug. Nope, nope. Although that's been out of copper. Yeah, let's not make that out of copper anymore. Let's make that out of gold, because we found some gold. And actually, we can also dig 3 tiles down from that ladder, which is about there. Except not you. Yeah. No, actually not you. There we go. All right. And we'll just let them just destroy this real quick. Well, the printing pod's at it again. Let's bring in none of them. Oh, actually. So you're a researcher who can't dig, but you start with electrical engineering. And because you're a researcher, you'll level up real fast. I don't want to bring in a lounge sleeper. I could, but I don't want to. And farming is completely useless to us. So we're going to bring in Mr. Chris Go. So thank you, Chris, for being a lovely Patreon supporter. Welcome to Colony. We're going to give you Chris. There he is. So you already have engineering, which means you have tuner machinery. I'm torn between pushing him to a Mediterranean engineer or giving him the tinkering skill. We're going to put him into carry. And then priorities. He's going to be our second in-house operator. You know, for the off shift. And we're going to let him get to it. In the meantime, research. We've got a few left. And as for this biome, it's slowly disappearing. We do have a certain amount of dupes gasping for air, having skin irritations and other such things. At the same time, I'm trying to dump some of this liquid this way, hopefully. They can reach all that. They could stand on that and reach that. Yeah, I'm hoping to try and get some of this liquid sideways so we can keep going straight down. But, you know, bit of slime lung never hurt anyway. Whilst we're still digging, let's also welcome... Oh, God, this is when we finally get somebody who has unbelievable machinery skills. No, it's gonna be... It's gonna be Nope. It's gonna be new player 9772. Welcome to Colony. Thank you for being a lovely Patreon supporter. Hopefully we're finally now eating all the food that we're producing rather than it going off. Skills Nope is straight up to tinkering, improve tinkering. At the same time, priorities his skills are going to be in... There we go. Machinery. 2 bars? I don't really have a secondary thing to put him into. Yeah, just 1 bar, and then he can just decide what he wants to do above and beyond that. I really wish duplicates would stop taking out the floor in their buildings. Yeah, tubes. Tubes. Okay, we are still digging. I have also added in some Deodorizers, if somebody would actually deliver to them. Or build them. Yeah, have added in some deodorizers just so we can start processing the polluted oxygen. Also, you know, maybe we might get rid of some slime lung at the same time. I don't know. But yeah, I've decided I want to knock out this whole biome. Yeah. Yeah, actually, whilst we're knocking out this whole biome, we could, now we've drained all the water, we can actually have the main construction team. What do we have in the way of materials? Igneous rock, 17 tons. Igneous rocket is... we're going to have the main construction team keep going down. Priority 7 as well. Straight down there. And dig 7 that. Because why not? We might as well have them continue digging south whilst the rest of the team just makes a pit stop in this biome and just destroys it. Well, that took a lot longer than I thought it would. But biomes are a lot larger in this map. But we've cleared a biome. We've definitely cleared a biome. It has definitely solved our gold amalgam problem, probably for good. At the same time, there's been a couple of alerts about duplicates suffocating and, you know, lack of oxygen and other such things. Can we please dig out that 1 tile? Cool. Now bring him back. No. Alright, in the meantime, we have done a whole lot of things in the background. God, that water's getting low. That's only being used for research. 1, we have vastly increased our Paku collection. These are all wild, don't forget. They're all wild. They're all, you know, wandering around. They're all eggs we've found on the map. On top of that, there are still a number of Paku down here that we will collect over time. We will collect their eggs over time. On top of that, we did find a pinchro egg. So, you know, that's... At least now we have 2 poke shells who will dispose of all of our polluted dirt. Come on, game, save. There we go. All of our polluted dirt, because that number has been going up. We also have just accessed, or just about to access, these 2 pinchros, which is 74 and 28. So one of those is the child, the 28 one, obviously. So when it finally lays an egg, the duplicates will automatically come down here and grab that egg too. Yep, because that was the other one. Yeah. So by the time they're about 70, just over halfway through their age, they will have laid their egg. So yeah, we've got another pinchro, well, another poke shell to add to the collection. On top of that, we still haven't found oil. We haven't found oil. We have found this a lovely ice biome right here. We're about to dig through, but I think it's finally time that I gave them some Atmos suits, because there may have been a duplicate or 2 that definitely got a flash burning also. Smirk at 97 health. Carpe Diem was the winner at like 50 hit points. Very, very eager to do all the construction possible, even if it was in the worst spot in the map. We have put down a bunch of deodorizers, which have cleared out most of the... Oh, come on. Most of the polluted oxygen from this area, it's not all gone. It's got a few slime lung germs, just a few. Consequently, we have a few sick dupes. Just 6 of them. Just 6 of them. Idle. Smurf. Because you can't get out. Can't get out. Okay, that solves that problem. Yeah, go back in, Smirk. There you go. There you go. No, go back out, in, out, in. Yep. Oxygen. It's highly overrated. Once this is dug out, this finishes off this corner pretty much. And at the same time, yeah, as you can see, we're grabbing eggshells, grabbing eggs. Errands? No. That's the machine. Errands. Priority 9. Oh, number 9. Number 7. Number 8. The dupes will get to these things with time. Research. We've done all the research. There's nothing left. We just... Oh, actually, no. I lie. I missed one. We desperately need oil, and we still have food going rotten. So in that case, you're absolutely useless. Just outright useless. A decorator who's a doctor means you're never doing anything important. You're digging, cooking, doctoring. Andrew, I appreciate everything you do as a Patreon supporter of the channel, but just realize you may be the most useless tube ever. The only thing you have is digging, with 2 other mostly useless traits. Yes. Yes. Alright, we're going to print off Andrew as well. We're going to give Andrew something. Actually, we'll just have a quick look through the other duplicates. No. Machete, don't tax. No. Lynch. Lynch can just wait. Essay, des. Yeah, I got a couple that I can't decide what specialization to put them in. You need a T2 hat. Andrew. Sure. Alright. We do have 13 with the whip skill, the work in progress skill. I don't know why it's a work in progress skill. In fact, actually, I have one. I have Lynch. Lynch is an exosuit. Okay, that's his real specialization. And funnily enough, the hat is the exact same between the 2 of them. So I don't know what the story is with this skill, whether it's just that's the name they've stuck with, or whether there's actually going to be something added to that skill. But yes, we have 13 with this skill, which can I just gives athletics, and then we have 8 with exosuits. So 8 of them at least, when they start running around in the exosuits, won't have a penalty. God, those suits disappeared in a hurry. We're going to add some more suits. We should have plenty of gold now. I don't know. 5, 6. I got 6 there. Alright, so we're going to print off 6 more suits. We have also added a few Drecos to this farm. 4, and this Dreco farm is just not working for me. Well, actually, I'll rephrase that. This wild Dreco farm is not working for me. As you can see, this Dreco is 121 cycles old, 18 cycles. I'm looking one like Glossy Dreco, 19%. For all 37 cycles of its life, it has been eating mealwood, but only 19%. It is very, 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 very hard to get Glossy Dreco eggs. So I've now decided we're going to put some in this ranch. These will actually... Oh, you elderly. You're solved. When we find another Dreco, which is you. When we find more Drecos, we will put them into the top farm. They're just going to eat mealwood for life, but because they've been tended to, they should breed faster. Because they breed faster, we should end up with Dreclet. Glossy Drecos. In the meantime, we're going to just keep digging south, because we still haven't found still haven't found our goal. We have found a volcano. Can we take that out? We should at least investigate. Let's dig that out. Priority 6. But this is the far end of the map, so it takes a second for the duplicates to get here. Even if they do have a fire pole, at least now they have exosuits, so they can probably stop complaining about, you know, lung damage and, you know, slime lung and these other such minor nuisances. We did enclose that in. I'm thinking about letting it vent. I'm not sure. Really not sure. Just same with this polluted water. Actually, if hang on, let's cancel those tiles. You dig this out. Because if you're any sort of volcano geyser vent, the cobalt volcano. Okay, so you put out cobalt, which is new to me. It's a refined metal that comes out very, very hot. Okay, what we're going to do is we're just going to make a small trimming in here. That's some iron. I'd love some iron as well. And we're also going to demolish that wall. Because if all that liquid comes down here and sits and pools in here, we can let it just sit there and keep the cobalt volcano from, you know, making a mess and burning us alive. Instead, it'll just dump its thermal mass into all the water that's hanging around it, and we don't have to worry about it then. I would probably have to put some... Well, I'm going to dig this out first, and then we'll probably fill it with... put in some airflow tiles here so it doesn't... Actually, it's not going to have enough pressure. Just some normal tiles. Okay, so priorities... 8. All of that. At the same time, yeah, we're definitely going to analyze it, because why the hell not? And then... We found a saltwater geyser. Okay, so we are finding things, slowly. Knock all that out as well. It's another slime biome. And a salt biome between the slime biome and the slime biome. Cool. We found another uranium biome. I thought that was actually liquid oxygen. Turns out it's just water. Another ice biome. The rest of this caustic biome that was you know, up against the right hand side of the base. That's getting deeper. You're dormant for how long? 21 cycles. It doesn't really help me because I'm not really getting rid of this liquid. Okay, where were we? We were down here. I don't think that's going to flow any further to the right. Alright, we will put in airflow tiles out of gold. Actually, no, any old tiles. Igneous rock. Igneous rock, priority 9, there and there. Yes, really, please, walk all the way back to the top of the map. Please, just build them. Please, duplicates. Please, oh please, oh please. Really? Andrew. Oh my god. Okay. Prairie 9, that one. Prairie 9, that one. Prairie 9, that one. 9. Alright. This is our next conquest. The bottom of the map, still. Hello? We have dupes running around picking up resources. Yeah. We've got a lot more of the map open. We're going to have a lot of dupes moving around resources for quite some time, I imagine. Actually, speaking of moving around resources... Yes, because we've... You're not meant to be in an Atmos suit. What are you... -8. Atmos suit -6. Slime lung -3. Moderate wounds -6. Actually... That's a lot of distance. You know what? We might just drop your suit. And... Deliver. 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 And deliver. Where's that suit? There's that suit. Oh yeah, there's a... No, don't. There we go. Okay. Errands. That was sweet. At least there's a better chance I can keep track of it. Alright. I want to see the bottom of the map. Come on, guys. No, somebody picked it up and probably dropped it back on the ground. Excellent. Eventually somebody should pick it up. Fossil! That's it. That's our biome. That's our biome we've been looking for all this time. Come on, guys. This is all easy to dig through. Oh, God. We've got access to sleep weight. The dupe's going to come down here and harvest this stuff for days. 18, 18, 18, 18. Harvest ready to 11.67 for reasons. Reasons, yes. Yeah. They're going to bring all that back to the base. Okay, priority, that is all pretty damn high. Can we put the missing fire pole in place? Andrew, you're gonna leave another atmosphere down here. You know what? Move to. You need to come sightseeing back to the base. Oh my God, it's another Andrew. Auto. Other Andrew. Back to the base. Alright, first suit must have been returned. Anybody want to flip the switch? Anybody? Wait, Carpe come out? Can't come out. Andrew can't come out. And Andrew. Nobody wants to flip the switch. Noob's gonna come do it. Oh, from the other side of the base, obviously. Alright. We want... Carpe. Can't come out. Andrew can't come out. And Andrew can't come out. And you're brand new. You can't come out either. You're sleeping in the suit. This is why we have this safety system. Okay, so idle. Right, idle dupes. Idle dupes. Granite. Let's do that at least. At the same time, you guys can dig out all of that. Priority low. Very low. Construction tasks. That. Okay. So, bottom of the map, bottom of the map. Yep, that's our oil biome. So, I'm going to call it here for this episode. Turns out digging out a biome takes some time. a lot of time. No, there is still an atmosuit right there. Oh my gosh. Alright, yeah, digging out biome takes a lot of time. A lot of time. I'm not even going to talk about how long it was. It was a while. But we've found oil, which means next episode we're going to actually come down here. We will deal with oil. We'll start getting oil, start bringing it back to base somehow. That is one hell of a pipe we're going to have to run. And at the same time, hopefully... Saran. No, where is... It's... Nobody's in bed. Nobody's in bed. 8. We might be short some duplicate beds. I've just realized. Yes, at the same time, hopefully they'll all get a nap in bed and they'll heal up, because I'm not building medical cots. They don't need medical cots. They're all expendable. Either way, calling here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. Very, very long episode. Much digging happened, but we're going to call it here. And as always, I'm Judy. Say hi to your mum for me. Alright, we're out. Bye.